Guys, they needed this one after losing 4 straight games. The Knicks defense was 28th in the league in their last 10. And Yabusele is going to miss this dunk, challenging Zubac. Mitch with the offensive rebound, and then Brunson fires away, knocks down this three. The Knicks did give up an and one 4 seconds later, so of course that's got to be cleaned up, man. That happened a couple of times in this game where the Clippers just pushed it off of a Knicks make. But Mikal Bridges, he's got the ball. Brunson working on ball with that mid screen and just takes that mid range. He's got done on him. Yabusele stepped up in this game and he just works his way on Zubac, challenging him, gets it to go. Definitely an unexpected performance. And Yabusele, again, the Knicks, they just need someone to get going. And he did it on both ends. And his boxing out was incredible, too. It wasn't just the shot making. He was boxed out Zubac and did a good job in this game. And then Brunson just whips it around. Yabusele, again, catch and shoot, staying ready, just like Clarkson did in this game. And he buries that one. All right, guys, let's break down the first half. So you can see Deuce McBride's originally in this left corner. And then he's just going to work his way around to that right side. And then Kolek is going to go ahead and find him. Sanders is just giving up too much space. See, Kawhi is pointing over to Deuce. But the youngster just ignores him, and he gets there too late on the contest, and Deuce knocks this one down. Had it not been for the 11 points he had in the second, I mean, the Knicks would have been in serious trouble here. They go into the second half, of course, trailing by 5 points, and they've got to get it going on both sides of the ball, in my opinion. But Deuce just working one-on-one against Batum. He's a tough, lengthy defender, and Deuce knocks that one down. You can see these shots are barely even hitting the rim. Kolek is going to find Deuce in that right corner. He gets done off his feet and then takes the mid-range, which you love to see as well. See, Deuce, he's such an improved shooter on both the three-pointer and the mid-range, and it's crazy because he was a liability at one point offensively, man. This dude couldn't even shoot a beach ball into the ocean. I don't even know if that's a saying, but that was kind of Deuce early on. His defense was awesome, but now he's become just an unbelievable overall basketball player, and Cat is going to get to that strong hand. See, the thing about this play is not that Cat made a jump hook. Let's rewind right here. So you see, look at Cat's left arm. Just pay attention to his left arm. So you see how he's, or sorry, his right arm. I'm an idiot, but pay attention to Cat's right arm. So you see how he's trying to like hook it almost? I know it's kind of hard to see on this angle, but he's trying to kind of wrap it around him for an advantage, and that's what has gotten Cat into trouble a lot this season. But this time you can see he just basically pulls it away, and then he gets to that strong hit and gets a hook. And look at the shot by Cat. I mean, he's so close to the basket. He's got a good angle. Even if he misses, Mitch is right here to have a chance to clean it up. And then if he gets it, OG's wide open, or Mitch could just go up. So that's the offense that the Knicks need to run more of. Like if you look at a lot of times, Cat will be on the perimeter. He'll be like out here or out here, and then he'll try to just blow by the big men. And Cat can do that, but it's not really what you want to do. I want to see Cat just go back to the basket like old school days and go get a bucket. Especially because he was, I want to say, 2 of 8 in the first half. So like, that's not going to cut it. I need to see some higher percentage shots by Cat. And Cat did have some good looks, but he also took bad shots. And I just don't think Cat played that great in the first half. He was amazing as a facilitator, but the Knicks don't need him to pass. They need him to score the basketball and to protect the rim. And then Cat, again, you can see he was going to take that pull-up three, and now he's got the defense completely shifted, and he throws the lob to Mitch. See, this is an advantage for Cat as well, as everyone has to respect his jumper. And then the defense is just completely out of position. They're not rotated. And the lob to Mitch. I mean, Kawhi is a good defender, but he's not good enough to stop Mitch down in the paint. That's going to be barbecue chicken. And that's another thing as well. Is Kawhi and Harden were awesome in the first half. Brunson was awesome. Cat got subpar at best. So like the Knicks aren't going to win this game if Cat does not get going in the second half. Cat doesn't have to have 40, but 2 of 8, man, like that's just not going to get done. Like if Cat's going to go 2 of 8, I need to see double-digit rebounds, 6 assists, a couple blocks, but obviously that hasn't been the case. And then Mikal Bridges just is going to get to that fall away baby jumper to make it a 5-point game. And the Knicks are still down 5 points. You can see that the Knicks are kind of cutting it close, but they just give up a couple of buckets and then they're right back down to where they started. And this was a huge one as well, down 5. Don't want it to go any higher. And Clarkson with that runner. He had a 3-pointer. He had a one with his toe on the line, and then he had that runner in that first half. And Deuce McBride looking for Brunson, who comes off that screen. Knocks this one down. Good, clean look for Brunson. And then this was off the timeout, 14-5. Knicks have got to get something going. Mikal Bridges, corner 3. Good to go. And then Bridges dives on the floor, gets a steal. The Knicks are off to the races. Kicks out to Cat. Cat with the awareness to get the ball up the floor to OG. I mean, that's a beautiful pass by Cat. And then just finding Deuce, who's able to get to that 3-point line. And, man, that's a crazy take by Deuce, too, because that's Kawhi Leonard right there. Like, I thought Deuce was going to shoot this, but he's just going to go and get to where he's most comfortable in that elbow 3 and knock this one down. Man, I hope Deuce can keep this up because the Knicks are going to need him to. Brunson, good fake, and then this is a foul. See, this is something I wanted to talk about live. Is anyone in the NBA like Luka, Shea, like anyone else but Brunson gets this call? Like, look at this contact, man. There's a lot of hand checking right there. Like he's grabbing him. Brunson fights through the contact and one. I mean, how is that not a foul? I mean, see, I'm proud of Brunson for not arguing, getting back, but I mean that has to be called. Like if Jalen Brunson got that call, he'd be averaging probably close to 35 this season, but he doesn't get that call, and he's still averaging 30. But and it might not seem like much, but 5 more points a game, that's a lot of, add that up over the season, you math guys. That's a lot of points. And then Jordan Clarkson is in the corner, and again, his foot was on the line here. But he gets this one to go, and then Clarkson kicks it out to Brunson. Sorry, this was the one on the line. The other one was a three-pointer. You can see you can't see the official, but that was ruled a 2. This was the 3. You can see clearly he's behind the line on that one. Is the the referee has the 3 fingers up, and yeah, good job by Clarkson, just giving the Knicks some life off the bench when they really needed it. But man, I am nervous about the second half because I hope the Knicks can put together a beautiful second half, because the first half was a step in the right direction, but there's still a lot of things missing, and I just hope they get cleaned up. So the Knicks did trail, like I said, by 5 going into the half, but you could tell that it was definitely a step in the right direction. The Knicks were playing for each other, and once the third quarter hit, the Knicks just came out and they didn't run away with it, but in the fourth quarter they did with their energy. They just out-hustled the Clippers, something the Knicks just haven't been doing. They attacked the glass. They moved the ball around. They made their shots. Cat, who was horrible in that first quarter, started to become a factor, and I thought he took over this game. And we're talking about Ivica Zubac, who's one of the best defenders in the league, All-NBA second-team defense, averaging a double-double. We know what he's capable of, and Cat just outplayed him, and he's supposed to. It's a superstar. Cat makes the most money in the team, but we just haven't seen that fire at Cat. The guy took 4 shots against the Pistons, so I think the Knicks can build off of this. Remember, earlier in the season, guys, the Knicks lost 3 games in a row, and they responded. I forget the number. I sound so dumb right now. I think it was 6 straight wins. Correct me if I'm wrong. The Knicks responded with 6 straight wins. Now, the Knicks are going to play, speaking of 6 straight games against West Coast teams, of course. They had the Clippers, and then they've got the Suns on Friday. So it should be a lot of fun to see how the Knicks look. I can't wait for that game, man. I'm just kind of amped up to see the Knicks back in the win column. I know a lot of you guys were getting restless, and I completely agree, but it's a long season. The fact that the Knicks definitely have a lot more room to grow kind of speaks volumes to what this team is capable of. So just continue to trust the process. I'm glad not too many Knicks fans started to give up, because the beginning of the season, I was like, oh, here we go again, man. But the Knicks are, what are they, the 3rd seed in the Eastern Conference. So yeah, I'm absolutely, like I said, fired up about the Knicks. And I know it might sound cringe because it's like a regular season game and they had lost 4 straight, but I'm a dire Knicks fan. The Knicks are my life, and I love to see them win. And I'm glad that Clarkson, Yabusele, and Koleg, like these guys brought energy. Cat got it going. OG hit some timely shots. I mean, man, let's go, man. But got to build off of it. It's on to the next one.